out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Lazio cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And it's Ribery. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive. And it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
And now the hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Can he put it away? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Now the finish! It's run loose, and he's following up! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lazio have their third corner.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Lazio have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the ball's a good one here. Big chance! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction.
There's the hit! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Kaká. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Seedorf. Aimed beyond the defence. France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and it are so much. And he'll shoot here! And that's a superb piece of defending. Thuram gets good distance on it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Eto'o. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. No, that's been intercepted. Makaleli. Passes short and sharp. Vieira. And he's there to retrieve it.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Lazio! And the message is clear. The only way is up. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Seedorf. And it's played forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Makaleli. And that is a little undercooked. It's loose now and they want to... Oh, what has happened? In he goes again! Rijkaard clears it away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Mbappe, Messi. Another chance from a corner. France have their second corner now. Mbappe goes short. And here's Eto'o. And the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Opts to play it back. Chance! Vieira gets it clear. Luis Suarez. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Mbappe. Messi.
Ci saranno 3
Yeah.
minuti di recupero.
Seedorf. And it's Ribéry. Oh, good read. Kaka. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now it's Luis Suarez. Makaleli.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Oh, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Lazio have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. But if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Kaka. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's he's got the shot away! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion... Has a goal! Superb goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Lazio get themselves in. He gets big! Harmlessly behind. Rijkaard. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble.
Luis Suarez! Makaleli. To Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Eto'o gets through on his great hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, he's had a shot! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And Messi! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Maldini cuts it out. Rijkaard. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 14. Ribéry. Viene sostituito con il numero 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, the manager was saying he'll be facing the prospect of having to make some brave decisions around this time. How right he proved to be.
Lazio will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Rafa Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp. Decent hit! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Don't you just love the level of intensity here?
Not Shevchenko! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And the shot! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Rijkaard. Kilitshoy, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Kilitshoy ploughing through the middle.
France certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Khan getting this one clear. And here's Shevchenko. Hits one! Platini, well timed, excellent interception. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shevchenko. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's Silva! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Rafa Silva really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And the shot! There's a goal! Parity in the showpiece game. It has all the hallmarks of an... And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous